Hi, I'd like to present to you a friend of mine, Andre Storer. Andre is a very talented musician. He and I have played music over the years. I've known Andre since for over nearly 30 years. And I'm going to introduce this gentleman to you, who is a very, as well as being a talented musician, he makes flutes and performs on the flutes that he makes. I'm going to ask Andre to say a few words to me about his musical expertise and his flute manufacture. Andre, you have the floor.
Hi, thank you, Raymond. I about 6 years ago decided to make flutes because I bought a bamboo flute about this long in Chinatown in Sydney, and I played it and I made a few dollars on it busking, and my desire was to have one that wasn't so shrill. So I started making them out of conduit, and have since made them out of aluminium, and as well as the electrician's conduit, various thicknesses. And I've enjoyed the whole process of making them and getting out there and playing them while I'm tuning them. And so I feel very blessed that I've been able to work out how to play them and be able to play tunes that either myself or my son or my friends have written, do the actual playing myself, and having made the flute myself, I feel really blessed. Also, I get so much feedback from the audience that they're enjoying it as well, and so just makes my life. So
now, Andre, that's interesting, because you just mentioned that you get feedback from the audience. Now, you've told me tonight that you've received a letter from a lady that just happens to notice. Would you like to read the letter out to us? Because
sure.
I was very touched by the words that she said and all the sentiments that and the feelings that she gains from listening to the way that you play and what you play. Would you like to read the letter out to me, Andre?
Sure. I was in Port Macquarie maybe 4 or 5 days ago, and this lady came up and put this in with some money into my hat. It goes, "Hello, I hear you play when I finish work most nights, and you are a really beautiful player. Your music gives me hope and reminds me that there is always something beautiful to smile at. I just wanted to say thank you. You have a very unique way of making a dark night bright, which every person should be thankful for. I hope you realise the joy you bring. Once again, thank you."
Andre, that's absolutely wonderful. You must be really thrilled at having received such a letter from a lady that just, obviously, the music that you play must really touch her heart. And there must be a lot of sentimental feeling about it. And I think that's just wonderful. The way that you play and the reaction and the happiness and the memories that it brings to people, just listening to you and recollecting the tunes that you play. I've heard you play. You've got a very wide repertoire, and anything from Irish to anything from to Over the Rainbow, Moon River, and things like that. Andre, I wish you all the best, and if you like to care, following this little interview now, we will have Andre performing live where I've recorded him a couple of days ago. Andre, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Raymond.
God bless you, and enjoy your music. It's very inspirational to everybody who listens to you. Thank you again.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful.